try it. Oh God, I'm getting my kicked here.
That is correct.
When you're examining a witness, you have to know when to quit. Make your points and get out. The cross-examination of Amber Heard. This is a delicate thing because if it's not done properly, it could really go south. Camille Vasquez. Camille was a beast, and she had a really good presence.
Last times you ever saw Mr. Depp was when you met him in San Francisco in July of 2016, right?
That was the second to last time I saw him, yes.
Cross-examination is different than direct examination. She's saying, isn't it true that? The answer is in the question. Very little wiggle room to say anything but yes or no.
And this is after you had obtained the domestic violence restraining order against him.
That's correct.
Oh no, I thought they'll save it all. All this, everything we just
That's you and Mr. Depp in that recording.
That is.
This is after you publicly accused him of domestic abuse.
Yes.
She got a restraining order, and then she sort of broke the restraining order herself by going to the hotel.
Tell the world, Johnny. Tell them Johnny Depp, I, Johnny Depp, a man, a victim too of domestic violence, end quote. That's what you said, right?
I was saying it to the man who beat me up, yes.
Ms. Heard, you testified to an incident in March of 2013 where Mr. Depp hit you in the face multiple times. Do you recall that?
That's correct.
There are absolutely no open wounds on her whatsoever. If you are being pummeled with a guy that's got multiple rings on both hands, you would think it would break the skin. That's the point I think that Camille's trying to make here.
What are you asking me? I'm sorry.
When you have a witness that's trying not to answer the question, which is what's happening here, she really lacks starts to lose credibility because there's a reason she doesn't want to answer it because she's making it up. Or at least that's what the lawyer is trying to bring out.
And there's no injuries to your face in this picture, are there?
Not that this picture shows.
And there's no medical records reflecting that you sought treatment after this alleged incident either.
I did not seek medical treatment at this time.
Trial Tactics 101. Coming from a man, it would sound so much differently than coming from a woman who looks very similar to the person that she's cross-examining.
I did not seek medical treatment after Australia, no.
Not for the rape?
No.
Not for the cuts?
No.
Not for the injuries to your face?
I didn't need to.
And if you notice, she doesn't give her time to explain. She gets out what she needs to get out and doesn't ask too many questions.
So in this October 2018 interview, you said that you had, quote, donated, end quote, your entire divorce settlement to charity.
You can pledge all you want, but until you paid, you haven't donated a jack.
That's correct.
$7 million in total was donated to, I split it between the ACLU and the Children's Hospital of Los Angeles, end quote. And you say this because you, quote, wanted nothing, end quote.
That is correct.
Sitting here today, Ms. Heard, you still haven't donated the $7 million divorce settlement to charity. Isn't that right?
Now, this is an easy one for her to answer. She can say no, but she can't because she somehow thinks she's giving something up. A person from the ACLU has said it's not been paid, fighting over semantics, which is just ridiculous, and you lose credibility when you do this.
You have not paid $3.5 million of your own money to the ACLU. Yes or no?
I have not yet.
She's fighting with the lawyer over something that doesn't really matter. But the problem is she's on record saying she's already donated the full amount of her settlement, trying to make herself look better than she is.
Adam Waldman, Depp's lawyer, said afterwards, quote, Amber Heard and her friends in the media use fake sexual violence allegations as both a sword and shield, depending on their needs. Of any career opportunities that you lost as a result of Mr. Waldman's statements, are you?
Well, it's kind of hard to point to the jobs you're not offered.
It's hard to point to the jobs that you're not offered. Even if she can win her defamation claim, if she can't prove damages, Johnny Depp can absolutely prove that he did not get Pirate 6 because of these allegations. They canceled him.
Ms. Heard, since your relationship with Mr. Depp ended, you have completed your level 3 sommelier training, haven't you?
I haven't completed it yet.
You also have had a baby, right?
I have.
And you enjoy being a mother?
So this line of questioning goes to the other damages. She's continuing on, and she's leading a normal life. In other words, you're no worse off now than before you met Mr. Depp. In fact, you're $7 million richer.
Still love to cook?
I do.
You have friends, right?
I do have friends.
And you spend time with those friends?
Occasionally, when I can.
And you exercise regularly?
Every day.
There's a specific reason that Camille is going down this road. Amber doesn't have any clue as to why she's asking these questions.
Ms. Heard, that's you and Mr. Depp on that recording, correct?
That's correct.
And you told Mr. Depp, quote, "I can't promise you that I won't get physical," end quote, correct?
That's correct.
And you also told Mr. Depp that sometimes you get so mad you lose it, correct?
That's correct.
There's a disconnect between what her testimony is and what the evidence on the recording shows. Camille did a masterful job at bringing that contrast out. And she's just walking her right into a brick wall, basically. Falso in uno, falso in omnibus. If you're lying about one thing, you're lying about everything. And now you have redirects. So you can kind of come back and clean things up a little bit. But this does not go well for their side. One of the other things you need to do is control the courtroom, control the situation. Camille does a masterful job at that.
Objection, Your Honor. Can we approach? This is, again, an objection leading. Objection leading. Objection leading.
This is awesome. This is just classic. This is one lawyer pitted against another, and Camille's not letting her get away with the thing. I love this. I love this.
I'm trying.
Objection, Your Honor.
I'm trying. Oh, God, I'm getting kicked here. When you're examining a witness, you have to know when to quit. Make your points and get out. So she gets frustrated. Judges don't like speaking objections. You shouldn't be arguing in front of the jury. Camille's not arguing anything. She's just saying objection leading, objection hearsay, objection foundation. That's the way you object. See, I mean, once the judge says sustained, shut the fuck up and move on. Move on quick like a laser. And she doesn't do that, and she looks rattled. We'll see you next time here on Criminal Lawyer Reacts.